Hello, Year One. We hope you are really enjoying your World Book Day so far. Miss Hector and I have got another activity for you. So I'm just going to share my screen so you can find out what we would like you to have a go at doing. Now, we're going to ask and we're going to explore how do brilliant writers create a fictional character. Now, remember, a fictional character is a made-up character. It's not a real character, and it's just added to a fictional story. So it's a made-up story, a made-up character. Now, Tom Fletcher has got a bit of a problem, and we are going to help him with his problem. He would like us to help him to create some new characters, but we'll find out a little bit more about that in a minute. After that, we are going to ask you to create your very own character, and then we are going to ask you to think about how your character would move, which is quite an exciting thing. So let's get going. Now, for today, you are going to need your notebook, your pencil, and of course, your brilliant brain. Now, here's Tom Fletcher, as you can see, and he says, I need your help. I have created all these amazing characters, but now I can't think of any more characters to create for my new book. Oh no, that's no good, is it, Miss Hector?
Not good at all.
No, not at all. Let's have a look at some of his characters he's created for different stories. Now, here I can see some monsters. I quite like monsters. I think I might create a monster character, Miss Hector. And I can see he likes to use some dinosaurs too.
I think I'll make a dinosaur.
I can see there's a little elf and there's some children in some other stories as well. Now, all these characters are from different books that he's already created. Wow, he has created quite a lot of books. I can see why he's stuck on new ideas. I've got a new idea. This is my idea. This is what my monster would look like for his book. So this is my new character, and I have labelled it to help Tom Fletcher so that he knows exactly what my new character looks like. I've said he has fluffy pink fur. All this fur is going to be really soft and fluffy and nice and cuddly. I've said he's got brown pointy horns. Oh, maybe he could use those to get out of his book. And I've said he's got purple spotted feet. And I've also said he's got short little arms and huge shiny eyes. Now, I think my character, to get out of his book, I think he needs to have a trampoline, and I think he needs to jump really, really high on that trampoline so that his huge horns can poke through the pages and he can burst out the top. Miss Hector, have you got any ideas about what character Tom Fletcher could use?
I think that I would like to make a dinosaur. So my dinosaur has a long neck like a giraffe and yellow spots all over his body. He is a very kind dinosaur and gallops like a horse. And to get out of the book, I think he uses his strong tail to break a hole in the book.
Wow. Do you know what, Miss Hector? I really like the fact that you've remembered to use your capital letters, your finger spaces, and your full stops. Now, I couldn't think every single finger space because you've done such brilliant sentences there. It would take me forever. I really like the fact that you used and in your sentences as well to make them a bit longer. That's a brilliant idea. Did you do anything else in your sentences, Miss Hector?
I think I also included lots of adjectives. So I said my dinosaur has a long neck and yellow spots all over his green body. I said he's very kind. And I also said to get out of the book, he uses his strong tail because he needs to hit the book really hard. So his tail has to be nice and strong.
Wow, I really like those adjectives. That's really good because it gives me a nice clear idea of what your dinosaur looks like, even if there was no picture there. Fantastic.
So your task for today, if you would like to do the green challenge, we would like you to create a new character and think about ways it could get out of the book. Does your character jump up and down on the trampoline like Miss Elliott's, or does your character bash the book with its strong tail like mine?
Or maybe it could eat its way out.
It could eat its way out.
I wonder what ideas the children will come up with.
So don't forget to label your picture. If you're doing the yellow challenge, can you draw and write sentences about a new character and how it could get out of the book? Remember to use capital letters, finger spaces, and full stops for your sentences. And if you're doing the red challenge, draw and write sentences about a new character and how it could get out of the book. But remember to include adjectives in your sentences.
Fantastic. And do you know what? I do have to apologise because I've just spotted, Miss Hector, as you were reading that, I've forgotten my R in your. It's a red word, isn't it? And it can be very tricky to spell. Silly me. I'll have to make sure that I practice spelling your a little bit more. Brilliant. If you want to pause there, have a go at doing your tasks and then come back in when you're finished, and we've got one little activity left for you to do. Great. Hopefully by now you have all created a brilliant new character for Tom Fletcher. Now, Miss Hector had another brilliant idea about what we could do.
Yes, so once you've got your characters all drawn and written, we would like you to create some moves for them. So do you remember when we talked about our characters? Mrs. Elliot said about how her monster bounces really high on the trampoline and how it has sparkly eyes. And my character had a long neck and a strong tail. So we've come up with some actions for our characters. So your task now is to do the same. Maybe your character's really tall, or maybe your character's really big. Maybe it's tiny and curls up into a ball sometimes. Have a go at creating some actions for your characters and how they move.
We hope you've enjoyed your task, and good luck and goodbye.